What if your next smartphone update didn't just bring new icons, but completely changed the way your phone interacts with you? Imagine an interface that learns, adapts, and evolves with your habits, so instead of feeling like software, it feels like a living assistant in your hand. That's exactly what Samsung is trying to do with One UI 8.5, and trust me, this one's different. Before watching, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel, Tech Insights, so that you can get notified on daily tech updates. Samsung's One UI 8.5 isn't just another routine update. It's an evolution of design, intelligence, and user experience that redefines how a Galaxy feels in your hand. Built on top of Android 16, this update is loaded with deep refinements that make the experience smoother, smarter, and more alive than ever. From redesigned animations to next-gen AI integrations, One UI 8.5 feels like a bridge between mobile software and human intuition. The moment you unlock your Galaxy, you'll notice a brand new fluidity. The lock screen has been completely reworked, new customizable clock styles, smoother transitions when waking the phone, and a subtle blur around notifications that feels elegant and futuristic. Everything about it screams precision. Samsung's design team has focused on emotion, not just visuals, and it shows. Once you swipe down, you'll meet the new Quick panel. This is where One UI 8.5 truly flexes its creativity. The Quick settings layout can now be completely customized. You can resize toggles, change their orientation, and even move modules freely, just like arranging widgets on a desktop. You can now switch brightness and volume sliders between horizontal or vertical layouts, depending on your preference, and even leave blank space intentionally for a cleaner look. The animation when expanding the panel is one of the smoothest I've seen on any smartphone, with a soft blur that gives the interface depth and realism. It's inspired by iOS, but it looks and feels far more cohesive. The transitions, shadows, and movements are meticulously crafted to make the entire phone feel alive. Samsung has also overhauled system apps to give them a unified and modern aesthetic. The Gallery app now uses a floating pill-shaped navigation bar at the bottom for easier one-handed use, and the new animation while switching between photos feels almost organic. The Dialer app has been redesigned with a similar floating bar where you can toggle between the keypad, recents, and contacts without awkward swipes. The Weather app now adapts dynamically to real-time conditions with subtle animations, raindrops, clouds, and sunlight all moving smoothly in the background. The Camera app has also received small but meaningful tweaks: faster opening time, smoother transitions between lenses, and new AI-based scene optimization that automatically enhances lighting without oversaturating colors. One of the most exciting aspects of One UI 8.5 is the integration of Galaxy AI, which brings chat assist, transcript assist, and smart suggestions into nearly every corner of the system. If you're texting a friend, Galaxy AI can rewrite your message in a different tone: casual, polite, or even professional. When you record audio, it can generate real-time transcripts, translate them, or summarize long meetings into key points. And with Smart Clipboard, copying text automatically triggers contextual options like translate, search, or add to calendar. It's the kind of intelligence that quietly saves you time without feeling intrusive. Samsung hasn't ignored personalization either. One UI 8.5 expands Material U theming with new dynamic color palettes that adjust across the entire interface, from icons to widgets to notifications. The wallpaper engine has also been upgraded to generate adaptive color tones that react to your environment through the camera sensor. So when your surroundings change, your wallpaper subtly shifts hues to match. It's a small detail, but it creates a sense of continuity between you and your phone's visual language. Battery management is another area where Samsung has fine-tuned things. In settings, you can now toggle between performance modes directly in the notification shade. There's also a new feature that lets you hide the battery icon background, replacing it with a minimalist text percentage, something fans have been asking for years. The new software update screen itself has been redesigned with a green-blue gradient blur background, making what's normally a boring process surprisingly beautiful. Even the animations while updating are smoother and more playful, giving users the feeling that every pixel has a purpose. Security and privacy get smarter too. One UI 8.5 introduces Auto Permission Revocation 2.0, which automatically restricts unused apps from accessing sensitive data. It can even alert you when an app tries to read your clipboard or access your camera in the background. Meanwhile, Samsung Pass has been upgraded to integrate with passkeys, letting you log into websites and apps instantly without typing a password. It's subtle innovation, but the kind that makes your daily experience frictionless. And if you use your phone for entertainment, there's something here for you as well. The media player now has live waveform previews while scrubbing through songs or videos, and the new audio engine dynamically adapts to your environment using AI-powered ambient tuning. Paired with the enhanced haptics, the experience of scrolling through music or videos feels tactile and immersive. Gaming gets a boost too. Game Booster 5.0 optimizes GPU and CPU performance dynamically depending on what you're playing, giving smoother frame rates without draining the battery too quickly. But perhaps the biggest story with One UI 8.5 isn't any single feature, it's the feeling. Everything from unlocking to multitasking feels more organic. Apps no longer just open, they glide into view, animations breathe, text reacts. The phone feels alive in your hand. It's not about what's new, it's about how it feels new. This isn't Samsung catching up to iOS anymore. This is Samsung setting the standard for how Android should look and feel in 2025. And when you look at the entire picture, design polish, AI intelligence, customization, and seamless performance, One UI 8.5 might just be Samsung's most refined software ever. Whether you're rocking a Galaxy S24 Z Fold 6 or even an older model, this update is going to make your device feel brand new. So what do you think? Is Samsung finally at the point where its software outshines even Google's stock Android? Drop your thoughts below. I'd love to hear your take. This has been Tech Insights, bringing you the latest and smartest in the world of technology. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dive videos coming your way.